I had a new guy working with us for about 3 weeks. He's a great worker, always on time. He took real pride in his work and everything was going great. Then payday came. Despite all the conversations that we've had and the forms that he's filled in, he was still surprised when his bank balance was 20% lower than he was expecting. He was registered for CIS, so he knew the system, but when he actually saw the deduction in black and white, it was obviously too much for him and he's gone. Yeah, off to find a job where he's going to get paid in full with no deduction. And that right there is one of the biggest headaches for property investors hiring trades, because whether you realize it or not, when you're paying workers on a project, you will more likely than not fall into the CIS system, and if you don't handle it right, it could end up costing you big time. So what is CIS? How do property investors get caught up in it? And more importantly, how can you avoid nasty surprises like the one that I've just had? Let's break it down. CIS stands for Construction Industry Scheme. It's a tax scheme run by HMRC that requires contractors to deduct tax at source when paying subcontractors. Normally it's aimed at bigger construction firms, but this is where property investors get caught out. If you are regularly hiring tradespeople, plumbers, electricians, builders to work on properties that is not for your own personal use and you intend to make a profit from, you are going to fall into the construction industry scheme. That means that you are responsible for deducting that tax before paying them. Here are a few common scenarios where property investors fall under CIS. Flipping properties. You're buying, renovating and selling houses. If you're hiring tradespeople directly, you are a contractor under CIS. HMO or development projects. If you're converting a property into a HMO or apartments and paying trades directly, CIS applies. Now, what happens if you ignore this? For starters, HMRC can fine you for failing to register. You can also end up being hit by penalties for incorrect deductions or late returns. And if you don't deduct CIS properly, you might end up footing the tax bill yourself. Trust me, you do not want that headache. So how do you stay on the right side of CIS? Check if you meet the CIS criteria. Are you hiring and paying subcontractors? Are you spending large amounts on renovations? Register as a contractor if you are required to do so. Don't assume that you are exempt. Verify your subcontractors' CIS status. Some are registered at 20%, some are 30%, and some qualify for gross status, which means that you don't have to deduct anything at all. You need to deduct and record it correctly. You need to file it every single month. CIS can be a headache if you don't understand it, but if you do it right, it becomes just another part of your business. Before your next project, ask yourself, are you about to become a CIS contractor without even realizing it? If you're not sure, speak to an accountant and they'll certainly put you on the right track. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and let me know, have you ever had a surprise like I just have had this morning?